Welcome back. Today we're going to be comparing fractions using greater than, less than, or equal to. And I'm going to use the skills I know to use either number lines, fraction strips, or benchmark or equivalent fractions. So let's get started. So 3/4, 6/8. Between the two, do I see a number that they both share? That number would be a multiple. Do I see a multiple between 4 and 8? Yeah, I do. What number do you see? I see 8. Do you? I see 8. So I'm going to turn 3/4 into a fraction that has the same denominator for it to be more simple for my brain to do. How many fourths does it take to make 8? Yeah, 2. So 2/4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. Oh, so they're equal. Because 6/8 equals 6/8. So cool. Let's look at number 3. 1/4, 1/10. Do I see a number that they both share right there? Between 4 and 10? Between my denominators? Do I see a number they both share? No. So I'm going to have to figure out what numbers they both share. Let's count by fours. Ready? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Now let's count by tens. 10, 20. Did you hear a number from the fours that matches the tens? What number did you hear? Yeah, 20. So, from 4 to 20 is 5. From 10 to 20 is 2, because it takes 2 of them. So 5 times 1 is 5 20ths. 1 times 2 is 2 20ths. 5 20ths is blank than 10 20ths. Can you finish my sentence for me? 5 20ths is, yeah, you're so right. It's greater than 2 20ths. So my alligator is going to eat the bigger number. Now, let's look at 3/5 and 5/10. Between my denominators, those bottom numbers, do I see one they share? Looking at the bottom numbers, my denominators, do I see a number they both share? I do. What number do you see? You're right. It's 10. It's 10. I'm going to look for the bigger number. I can use the smaller number to multiply up to it. So I can use 5 to multiply up to 10. Two times 3 is 6. 2 times 5 is 10. So 3/5 is blank than 5/10. 6/10 is blank than 5/10. I'm sorry. How would I complete that math sentence? What would I say? 6/10 is greater than. You're right. It's greater than 5/10. So, chomp. It's going to eat the bigger number. 1/2, 4/5. 1/2, 4/5. Do I see a number that both of those denominators share? No. So I'm going to use my multiplication skills because I'm a multiplication master. And I'm going to say 5 times 2. What is 5 times 2? Yeah, it's 10. So times 5 over 5 because as above, so below. What happens to one, the other must show. 4/5 would be times 2 over 2. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. 5/10 greater than, less than, equal to 8/10. 5/10 greater than, less than, or equal to 8/10. You're right, it's less than. Because 5/10, 5 is smaller than 8. So, jump. Now, let's look at 6 and 7 real quick because they're giving me a number line to use. My directions say, find equivalent fractions to compare. Okay, so I'm at 7/8, and now I'm going to count by fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7/8. If 6/8, because I found that out up at the top in number 3, that 3/4 is equal to 6/8. 7/8. Is that greater than, less than, or equal to 3/4? 7/8. Is that greater than, less than, or equal to 3/4? Because remember, we found out that 3/4 equals 6/8 up in number 3. I can use the information I've already found to help me solve. So, is 7 greater than or less than 6? You're right. Chomp. It's going to eat the bigger number. 5/6. 5/6, 10/12. Well, there's 10/12. How many 6s does it take to make 12? You're right, it's 2. So 10/12, or 2, sorry. And then I get 10/12. 10/12 is greater than, less than, or equal to 10/12. 10/12 is greater than, less than, or equal to 10/12. You're right, they're equal. I hope this has helped, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye.